It's like, I get that he doesn't need to have the deep voice, but there's no edge to it. The other problem is a game called Hades 1 and 2. I think it's difficult to do good voice acting and writing and all of that when it's like a static image, like it's just like a person sitting there. But man, oh man, Hades 1 and 2 did such a good job that, again, this is a pedigree question. It's like, these guys have the pedigree. They did like what I think is like the archetype, the paragon of, if you are going to make a game be compelling without moving faces and stuff, and then you play this Sons of Sparda game, you're like, man, this is not at the quality of other games in the market right now. And I would say Hades did a good job. I would actually say Prince of Persia and the Lost Crown also had good voice acting and writing in it. Not quite at Hades caliber, but there's just better games out doing this right now. And this is God of War. It should have been treated better, you know?
That's fair.
I think we have one more topic we need to get to.
Well, it's the Highguard Tencent stuff, and I know that Lonu's got a video on it, and so I thought actually that's a perfect transition, because I was like, well, before we talk about it, let's talk about what we're playing this week, because then we can, kind of tee up Lonu's video and get some thoughts on it, and then toss everybody over to it. But before we do, I want to say thanks to everybody who's here with us, hitting that like button. I think we're almost 80 likes from last I checked, so I appreciate that. And also Detective Seeds with 10 gifted members to the channel. Thank you so much for the support. In fact, we actually have Detective Seeds coming on as a guest here in the future. He just recently had surgery, so we're glad that he's doing much better. But we're going to get him on sometime here in the next couple of weeks when he's feeling better to talk about all the things that are going on in gaming and his coverage of it as well. So, been following Detective Seeds for a long time. I'm glad that we can finally kind of set that up. But let's roundtable it before we talk about the Tencent and the Highguard thing. Because again, I'm just like every week, I'm like, just shut down, so I don't have to ever talk about you again. But there's always some kind of news story that they kind of tee up. But what are we all playing this week? And then let's talk about the Tencent connection. We'll start with Chrono.
I would say I've been playing Overwatch off and on. It's been a lot of fun. As much as I've been like, I'm not doing a lot of live service games.
And then they got you back.
And they pulled me in, but it hasn't felt like I haven't been like, oh, I gotta get on, I gotta do my dailies. I've just been like, oh, I have a few minutes to hop into a game. Let me play a couple matches real quick. And that's been satisfying. And then outside of that, I've just been working on some single player games that have been in my backlog, trying to finish up the DLC for Pokemon ZA. It's just such a grind.
Scrag, how's the wait for Kiln treat you?
Dude, we have no idea, man. You have no idea how excited I am for that game.
Come on, man.
It needs to come out. I need it.
Penis pot game. Let's go.
I want me and my friends to make balls, and then I'll make the shaft, and then we'll go around and just play the game.
Oh, I was
anyway.
You're talking about a game. I was like, what are you? Okay, it's a game.
Kiln.
Okay.
Kiln, yeah.
I wasn't sure
is
you were
the
just
number
sharing.
one
I
Kiln
just thought
fan.
you were sharing your personal life with us. I was like, wow. Okay.
No.
He's
That's
an
an actual
artist.
game. But no, this week I'd be honest, I haven't played anything this week except I think 30 minutes of Grand Blue Fantasy Relink, which, by the way, I'm sorry I didn't trust your opinion on it. It's really good.
Oh, Grand Blue is phenomenal.
It's actually, ironically, similar in some ways to the game that I'm working on. So I was actually really excited to kind of see how they handled some of the stuff we're thinking about. So very cool. I did try out Mugenics, but that was last week. I wasn't here. So pretty fun game. Other than that, I think this week I'm actually kind of want to actually finish Arcanite's Enfield. I don't know if I will. I don't have time probably, but we'll see.
And Lono, is your chat forcing y'all to play some more Highguard to save that game?
No. Matt and I will play Reanimal tomorrow. If they go even further, they go crazy. I'll play Mugenics with her, which will be hilarious because those are fun games to play with her because she is not from this world. She doesn't sit and move in the gaming world. So on my own though, I'm still playing Pal World with her. We're loving it. We just hit 20 hours. Such a fun game for co-op. But I started High on Life 2 and was sort of enjoying it. It wasn't bad, but I was like, there were so many games coming out, and obviously I put some time into the God of War Sons of Sparda. But now I'm hooked on another game that finally hit console last week, which is BlazBlue Entropy Effect X, which has been on Steam for a while. And so BlazBlue is typically like a fighting game, and I think like Arc Systems does it. This was done by a different studio, and it's a 2D action rogue, and it is wonderful. Like the characters are so cool and responsive. The meta progression's fantastic. I always say with a rogue, you need good meta progression, so I feel that sense that I'm getting stronger when I go back in. They do this cool thing where like you get to the end of a run, and the things that you've unlocked, the next run you can pick a different character and grab those abilities. So you kind of start with some things that you maybe liked or built into, and then you grind, and not just meta progression, you can pay for tokens to unlock other characters in-game currency. It's not something that I'm spending real money on. I think it's wonderful. It's on Game Pass as well. I'm playing it on PlayStation, but it's also on Game Pass. If you like 2D action and you're okay with it being a rogue, it feels great. It's just such a fun game. And coming from the God of War game, I was like, see, this is how you do 2D action. It feels really, really good. I've been even posting clips on Twitter, so I highly recommend it.
Yeah, and I'm still just enjoying Dragon Quest 2, trying to work to finish that. I jump and dabble a little bit into Dragon Quest 7, and me and some friends actually hopped back on Halo Infinite this week, which was, we had a really good time. It's always fun when you're playing with friends, but then that to me brought up the question is like, well, the campaign's getting revolt. Like, are we going to hear about any kind of multiplayer update along those lines from Microsoft this year? It just is going to be weird if like a Halo, there's no multiplayer, in that regards at that point. But we had a good time with that. So that's going to be my plan going also into the end of this next week. But as we wind down the show, and we're going to send y'all over to go watch Lono's video over on his channel, Tencent connection with Highguard seems to really put kind of a damper on this indie developer pitch that they were trying to bring about. And I'm very curious because I'm really looking forward to actually watching Lona's video on it, because I was like you have the Jeff Keighley connection, you have the Game Awards connection, you've got the Tencent connection.